Hey guys, this is Mark with Axiom Armor. Super excited to introduce to you for the first time on video the Axiom Armor ScreenFilm 5.0 machine. This is the world's first ScreenFilm cutter with a built-in alignment and install mechanism. So without further ado, let's get going on the machine, how to operate it. I'll be showing you in this video how to do a screen protector install with the automated part. Without further ado, let's get going. So once you get this machine out of the box and plugged up to electricity, go ahead and turn it on. You'll see inside here, there is the cutting blade mechanism that has a little piece of styrofoam that holds it in place during transit. Just remove that piece of styrofoam and discard it. So we also have inside of here, we have a couple things going on here. So these 4 posts right here are used to do the install. So this is where the film will get placed. You'll see that in just a moment. Also, there's a little disclaimer in there that if it's major modification done to the phone and it has cracked glass or anything like that, it is not recommended to do the automatic install because it does use a decent amount of vacuum. So that is your disclaimer there, to not use the automatic installer with a damaged device. So the film is completely different than anything else that we have released in the past. It is an EPU film, which is elastic polyurethane. And basically what that is a very high flexibility, very soft material, so to speak. What that does for it is it allows it to be extremely instantly self-healed if it gets scratched or anything like that, as opposed to the past. It did take some time, and then deeper scratches would still remain. This one is a lot better at the self-healing properties. This one's also extremely good at the fingerprint resistance, as well as feeling just like glass. So without further ado, let's get going here. You want to first off connect your machine to your Wi-Fi network. This machine is the first one we've released also that's compatible with 5 gigahertz frequencies. So if you have a dual broadcasting network that's 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, this will connect to either or, as well as both and, so to speak. So once you're connected to the network, then you're ready to go. So in this case, I've got a 16 Pro here that I'm going to be using as the example. All the time you're going to have this little guy here that hovers. This is just if you want to go right to the install part. You can do that here. And it also is a little kind of a cheat. So it kind of keeps your history right here. It's kind of a quick thing. So that's a 16 Pro front. But for this demonstration, we're going to go through the manual way, and we're going to tap on phone, go to iPhone, and we're going to find the 16 Pro for this cut. And this one's going to be a full front. One thing you want to make sure, if you are doing the automated installation with the Ultra film or any other 5.0 compatible film that we release, you want to make sure and tap this traceless film option. If it does not have the traceless film option, it is going to cut like a standard install that's done manually, as in our historic machines. So just make sure that you can see the cutout. And then also when you tap traceless film, you have 4 ovals appear as well. That indicates that it's going to cut out for these 4 pegs right here when it comes time to do that. So let's get that done. So you'll see these instructions on the film itself. Peel here first. What you're going to peel on step 1 is the very, very outer layer, which peels this off as well. Sounds like this. Very flimsy piece. Step 2, peel here second. If you go too deep and you take the screen protector off as well, that is not good. So make sure you have the very outside piece and not the next one, because it's going to need this tab to be able to cut these posts out. So again, make sure you just have that outer flimsy layer. Lastly, we're going to take this right here and peel this entire piece off the black part. So everything comes off the black. If you do not peel this off, this piece sometimes can get stuck on the rollers in the machine. So definitely peel that piece off. At that point, take it and align it to this little white bar inside. Touch it on that and then push it forward and it will automatically feed the material in. At that point, tap send. The cutter is going to do its job and go ahead and take care of cutting that iPhone 16 Pro out for us. It's at this point, grab you a wet wipe. We want to make sure that the screen is completely ready for the installation. It's free of oils, fingerprints, dirt, dust, debris, and all that good stuff. So give it a good wet wipe and then go ahead and wipe it down with a microfiber towel. Just inspect it, make sure there's no dust or debris left on it, because what you see is what you get. If you see dust here, it's going to end up in the final product. So at this point, what you want to do is set your phone in. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit crooked. The alignment tool will go ahead and take care of that automatically. And you'll see this little red bar here. I'll show you what that does in just a second. Once the film is ready, tap on Go to Apply Film, Confirm, and then Clamp and Confirm. What that's going to do is center the device exactly where the cutter just cut this film out, so it's going to go on centered. At this point, take your finger and just press this little red lever up under the phone to embrace it. We had to put this little extra piece in here because the 17 Air series with the horizontal camera doesn't need to have the support of this piece, but for most other phones, you're going to just slide that forward like that. At this point, hold your film in this orientation and thumb on the black part and just peel it like you're just flipping a book. Peel the entire screen protector unit off of this backing paper. Then you can discard this piece. At this point, you're going to basically peel off all the material off of this alignment layer, except for the center cutout that you're going to end up using. So this one you can go all the way down. So you have the first layer. You also have the actual screen protector layer. So you can grab everything, both and, so to speak, and go ahead and peel that off. Get this again. There we go. Now, you're going to take this and just peel this one outer layer. Again, not removing the screen protector, just that real flimsy piece. Very important not to touch. So once you peel that off, do not touch, because the screen protector is actually right under my finger. You want to flip it so the screen protector, the sticky part, is facing down towards the phone, and you're going to see these four outer ovals. The two on the left should be the larger ones, and the two on the right should be the smaller. So at this point, you're going to kind of put it up at an angle, and you are going to put the two large ones on first. So you're basically going to align it like that, and take the other ones and put over the other smaller ones here. It's best to grab the very corner and just push it over like this. Once that is complete, you're ready to do the install. So you literally shut the lid, tap on Apply Film, For this case, for the Ultra, the Classic Ultra, we will tap TPU film, even though it's an EPU film, and hit start. The machine is going to take about 2 minutes, 28 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward through this and then show you the final product. Once you reach 0, your film is finished. Take away your phone, tap confirm. You're going to have these 2 pieces on the outer edges to take off. That's the ones where it did the alignment on these 4 posts. Then all you got to do is just take this film, grab the corner, and you just take this and roll it back against the phone like so. You can actually do it out of the phone as well. I just think it's easier kind of doing it or out of the device as well. I just think it's easier doing it in it. But as you can see, there's a perfectly bubble-free install. If there's like a little remnant, you can just wipe it off and that will come off there. But you can see it's a perfect install. No bubbles. And all we did was put it in the machine, put the film on it, and press the button. Well, I'm very excited to release this machine. By the way, if there's any little remnants, you can just grab those if it has anything left in the machine. But I'm very excited to get this out to everybody. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can give us a call, 540-215-8444.